Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I'll be showing you how to clear one of the longest road quests in Genshin yet. It literally took forever, so let's get right into it. To start the quest, you have to talk to the Shrine Maiden who's standing right next to the fox statue, and then you hit the fox statue with Electro, and then you talk to the Shrine Maiden again. After talking to her, you'll head to Konda village as the quest says to, and talk to the little girl known as Futaba. She will tell you to talk to the village chief, and after you finish talking with the village chief, on top of one of the houses there will be a little boy who you need to talk to. There will be free clues that you need to find on the top left of your map, so just head to the giant free circles to find all the clues. It doesn't matter what order you find them in. I found a cargo bag first near the lake to the right of the village, then on top of a broken cart to the top left of the village is a ragged list of goods, and the last item is right behind that village chief's house, right behind the well, being a purse. After you get your last clue, the game will direct you to go and question the village chief. When you reach the village chief, you'll be prompted to show him all the evidence till he confesses. So the first item you're going to have to give him is the bag of Mora that you got, followed by the cargo bag being the second piece of evidence you're going to need, and of course the last item you're going to need is the ragged list of goods because it's the only thing you got left. After all of that, you'll find the village chief's diary on top of his house in a bird's nest. Then find the area recorded in the notebook, which is thankfully marked on the map with 3 Nobushi guarding it. After you dispose of them, you'll find a dig post where they were standing underneath some wood, and that will give you a key to unlock the well behind the village chief's house. So then enter the well using the key that you just acquired. There will be a rock blocking the door, so use an elemental reaction to break that rock. Feel free to explore, don't miss any chests that are along the way, like I almost did. Grab some electroculuses if you see any, and then follow the path until you reach a barrier and grab an electrogram to pass right through it. After that, just head straight to the corrupted tree. Take the ward that you got from the fox statue where you first got the quest and place it inside to start the next puzzle. This is a very simple puzzle. All they want you to do is connect the dots in order from 1 to 5, and I'll just leave what I did up on the screen for you. After you finish figuring out the order, head back to the first one where you put the ward in. If you get it wrong, nothing will happen and you have to start all over, but if you get it right, then an enemy will spawn and you have to kill him to cleanse the shrine. After you finish taking him down, you'll have cleansed the area and you'll end up talking to Kazurari again, who will give you a new quest called Sacrificial Offering. And trust me when I say you'll end up seeing her a lot more now. So important thing to know about this next quest, if you talk to a mysterious shadow while they're near a fox, then you have to restart all over again. The goal for this one is just to talk to all 3 Shrine Maidens, making them appear in front of each fox. The first one can be found at the start of the path to the biggest shrine near a tiny one, whereas the second one can be found right at the main shrine. After you talk to these two, once they will move to a different location, whereas the last one to the right of the main shrine goes straight to the fox. You can find the first Shrine Maiden you talked to not that far from the first location we found her. She's just a little bit up north from where she was originally. I just happened to miss her on my web somehow. And the one at the main shrine is actually in a tree. Pretty clever for the devs to put her up there. I bet not many players were expecting that. After you get to the high ground and talk to her, she'll move to behind a tree a little ways away, and that will be the last time you need to talk to her or any of them, because the quest will be solved and you can collect all your new chests. After that, you'll want to head back to the Grand Narukami Shrine and give them the Sacred Sakura Cleansing summary in order to gain a new gadget that's tailored for Inazuma exploration. It's called the Memento Lens, and it can reveal things that are unseen to the normal eye. If you head back to the shrine we were just at, take out your Mementos lens to scan all the small foxes in the area. After you do that, examine the huge fox statue and just choose the options in order, starting with 1 and then 2 and then ending it with 3. Funnily enough, I just kind of skimmed through all the dialogue while doing this part, but somehow it all worked out in the end. Don't forget to grab the ward that the fox drops because you don't want to come back here again, and then head for the barrier, which you will find inside of a cave which is next to a small pond with a cryo abyss mage outside. And if you need more guidance, I pulled up my map just in case so that you can look at it and find it. After you finish solving this puzzle, Kazari will once again appear and give you another quest called Cleansing Defilement. In Cleansing Defilement, we have to clean 3 shrines, one in Chunju Forest, one in Arumi, and one below the Kamisato estate. The first one I went to was Arumi, where all you have to do is light up the 4 electro pillars in the area to unlock a hidden area beneath the surface of the rock. I did do most of the other ones while I was exploring Inazuma during day 1 of Inazuma with the hype train, but I can at least show you the locations of all the other ones. There are only 4 pillars, and once you get all 4 pillars, you'll be able to start the device, head into the center of the big tree after you start the device, and bring out your mementos lens to reveal 3 hidden devices to open the door that's blocking you from entering a secret room. Now, before you head into the room, make sure to grab an electrogranum so that you can just fly right past the barrier that has the fox statues you need in order to get a new ward to start the shrine puzzle. Of course, if you haven't already, you're going to need an electro character in your party so that you can activate the foxes and then collect the ward. Again, if you're lost, here's where the shrine is located on the map. Hopefully this will help you in case you couldn't find the area. This one was a little bit more confusing on how to solve as well, so just copy what I did if you want it solved. So unlike the ones we did previously, when the Nobushi spawns, after you kill him, you'll just be done with the puzzle. And there's like a few extra puzzles inside the room that you can solve if you want for chests, but they're not necessary. Chunju Forest is the next place that you can go to. For this one, you hear a strange voice as you're traveling through a beautiful forest, and eventually run into a dancing, singing tanuki who you have to follow through the forest till he leads you to a group of hilichurls who are about to attack a statue that you have to save.
Let me leave you with that. Clouds high. The birds come. Whirling snow. Cut to the chase.
After you save the statue, he'll give you a mission to find 3 of his tanuki friends, which, keep in mind, can transform into other objects. But this quest is super easy, so don't really worry about it. The first one you can find while trailing back from where you came from. At the end of it, he turns into a torch, so bring out whatever pyro characters you have to light up the torch, and he will be marked as found. If you turn to your right and head to the group of hilichurls across the river, kill all of them, and investigate the glowing light to find the second tanuki not too far from the first one. After you see him appear on that one, climb up to the rock above that one to get a better vantage point. Glide down, crossing the river again, back to the original path, and you'll see the third tanuki sitting silently on a rock. The last tanuki will turn into 3 torches as his last trick. After you light them all up, then you'll have found them all, and you return to the statue who gave you the mission. When you get back to Iori's, you notice that the 3 tanuki you found are now all right next to him, and after you finish your conversation with him, you'll get Iori's ward for the next shrine that you have to cleanse. The shrine's not too far away and it's marked on your map, so you won't have any trouble finding it. The shrine is hidden behind a wall and can only be accessed thanks to you finding the tanukis, just in case you're thinking of skipping all of that. Don't try it, as well as we're going to be putting a ward in so that you can destroy the barrier, and you're welcome to try and solve this one on your own or just copy me.
Into the wind.
Now, can you guess who's gonna pop up at the end of this quest, just like all the other ones? That's right, you guessed it. It's her again. Anyway, on to the last place, which is next to the Kamisato house. Jump off the cliff to the left of the house and bring out your mementos lens to look at a little baby fox, which will reveal the missing giant fox that should have been there all along. Hit the fox with electricity to get the ward from the cleansing ritual. After you do that, go ahead and jump off the high ground and head to the beach, where you can grab either a boat to reach the next island or just use Ayaka or Mona to sprint across it. When you reach the island, you'll find a small hole with a bunch of foxes around it, one of them being the small fox that glows. Use your lens to see what's being hidden and then enter the new area. Be sure to grab the electrograms inside to protect yourself from Bale's thunder, as it will continuously hurt you and probably make you more stressed while you try to solve the puzzle. Again, remember to keep grabbing the electrograms as you go through the place, and then place the ward inside to begin solving the puzzle. This will actually be the first time where 2 Nobushi spawn to try and kill you. After you defeat them, you'll be told to head back and report to Kazari, who is back in the well behind the chief of the village's house. After you finish talking with her, then teleport to the shrine and fly over to meet her at the entrance to the mountain, where she will give you your final quest for this world quest. She will also ask you if you're ready for it, signifying that once you go in, you better be prepared to fight whatever is causing this corruption. And don't make the same mistake I did, where I forgot to bring food and had to rely on apples and oranges. All you have to do now is defeat the mimic tumor who spawns Nobushi. After you kill the Nobushi that he spawns, you're gonna have to solve the puzzles with cleansing ritual patterns to attack the tumor at its weak point. Of course, I'll leave the rest of my fight against him here so that you can solve the puzzle patterns if you need help. And remember to keep grabbing the electrogranum so you don't get hurt by Bale's thunder.
Take flight!
One with nature.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse. Hey! Incoming! Take flight! Huh? Nowhere to hide. Incoming! My... Whirling snow!
Wind strike.
Rain outlines your... Bubbling! My apologies!
One last thing, so just go and collect the mask and you have completed the quest. And that's it, you did it. Congratulations. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe because it does help me with the YouTube algorithm, and I will catch you on the next one.